Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Movies Critic. I'm your host Shakib, and I'm started this channel to talk about movies and series and give you my thoughts on the latest movies and series. And I'd like this to be an interactive channel where you guys comment, talk about your opinions about the movies that I'm reviewing, and we'll make it an interactive channel. Now, I thought the first movie I could talk about is Xander Cage, The Return of Xander Cage, XXX. So, the plot of the movie is that there's this black box that the villain can use to target places and throw satellites from the orbit at them. So the government brings in, or the NSA brings in Xander Cage and his team to retrieve this black box. So first of all, I'd like to talk about the characters. I really admire what Paramount did with this movie, is that they brought in big names from different countries of the world to just pump up that marketing for the movie and get people from different countries to watch the movie as well. For example, we have Deepika Padukone, which is an actress is a Bollywood actress from India. She's very famous there. Then we have Donnie Yen, famous Ip Man. Then we have Chris Wu, which is a singer from Korea. Then we have Tony Jaa, which is famous for his action movies, violent action movies, as a matter of fact. Now, the thing with bringing in a lot of star power to movies, that it belittles the time they have on screen. When you have all these famous actors that you love watching their movies, when they are all in one movie, there's less time. You're dedicating, let's say, 2 hours. This movie was around 2 hours long. You're dedicating 2 hours to all these stars, and you, as someone who's leaving the cinema, you have this feeling that you wanted to see more from each of these actors, because you know their work and you know how great they are at what they do. These actors did not have enough time on screen to show off, to show their what they have, you know, what they are famous for, basically. That also affected the fact that there were so many characters in this movie, so many main characters in this movie, that you didn't really get a lot of backstory to each character. You know, like in the first XXX, you get to connect with Xander Cage. The second one, you get to connect with Ice Cube. The third one, there are so many main characters and they're all so famous that you don't really get any backstory, you don't really connect with any of the characters, which is an issue for me. In terms of acting, Nina Dobrev acted as the scaredy cat, or the character that is tech savvy, like for example Simon Pegg from Star Trek, and also Simon Pegg from Mission Impossible franchise. She tried to act that character that is tech savvy and afraid of being on the field, but ends up having to be on the field in a certain situation. And I think she tried her best, she gave her best, but there was something lacking there. She didn't really hit that character on point. The second actress I had an issue with her acting a certain character was Toni Collette, playing the NSA boss in this situation. She was the one who brought in Xander Cage and led him to have his team. But these characters usually are the power source, the main power that calls the shots and things like that. Even though in this movie it was intentional that Xander Cage and his team to belittle Toni Collette and her character as the big boss, but still, even before they started doing that, she did not really convey the thought or show that she's in power. From the first scene onwards, it seemed that she was not in power, and she couldn't really play the character very well. I had another issue with this movie. I thought that, usually in action movies you have a certain villain, and the movie builds up to the point where you're going to meet that villain and fight, the final scene where you're fighting the villain and things like that. And in this movie there was something wrong with that. I don't want to spoil anything, but I really felt it wasn't thought out very well, the villain part. And if you see the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. Overall, the movie was pretty good for a person who wants pure action without a lot of story elements, and the action was not that bad at all. I like the fact that they stayed true to the franchise, showing us X Games scenes, you know, where Vin Diesel was skating, jet skiing, and it was nice to see that combined with the gun-on-gun action or the fighting scenes. That was really nice. But in my opinion, it is not really worth going to the cinema. I would rather stay at home and watch it at home. That is it for me. Thank you very much. If you have any thoughts on the movie, please feel free to comment, share your opinion. Let me know what movie next you'd like me to talk about. Series, if you have any series you want me to talk about, I'm happy to oblige. Thank you very much. Please subscribe, like, share my video. I'm new here. Help me out. Thank you.